Skull, you still have empty mo, right?
Yeah.
It's on Hazy.
God, I started attacking late too.
All right, let's get reses out and buffs out,
Good shrooms in the front.
and we can herb that bog as well. Incoming.
Oh, hey, I called aggro.
On Hazy again.
That's not good. Oh.
These aren't tauntable, guys. So
My bad. That's good to know. Sorry, I'll be more careful.
fire vulnerability here. Be careful, guys.
Uh-oh.
Melee damage incoming.
Can we get Sif marked as a tank? I don't think he is at the moment.
Yeah, see that? Off and on all day, that's what he was doing. Ooh.
I don't think we've gotten that one yet, have we?
A BOP pattern, not BOE.
Yeah, the pattern is BOP, so this will go to the guild blacksmith. So that's you, Skullcrack.
Or BOE, yeah.
Yeah, the helm that it's made from it is BOE, so that'll go to Skull.
Yeah, no, that's good. What I'm saying is I think this was a world drop, not a dungeon drop.
It is the world drop.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's nice to see those.
Brontos has it.
if any blacksmiths want to try to stake a claim to that, then take it up with Skull.
I think I'm the only one, but that either way is fine.
We're already doing better for BOE drops anyways than Wednesday.
Everybody out?
Did we even get a vortex on Wednesday?
We got 2, I think.
Melee damage incoming.
You're not a caster, Sif.
I could be. How do you know? I'm casting Fairy Fire.
Silly bear.
What I have is not going to help that.
Why are you anyway?
I cast Boonfire.
Okay, nice. Okay, so since we've only got 3 tanks, we're gonna have to do this a little bit differently, obviously. So Skull, X, and Triangle are going to be against the pillar over here, right here. And Sif, you are taking Square all the way to the left pillar, way up here. And Amma's going to go with you, as well as Brontos. Obviously, Brontos, if you can help it, try and put your totems where the rest of the groups are. Shouldn't really need anything for Sif and Amma. Kill order is Skull, and then X, and then Square. Once Skull and X are dead, everyone's going to shift over to the Square, and I will keep Triangle where he is. So Skull, X, Square, and then Triangle.
So I've got Skull and X, correct? Barbarian.
Yeah, me and you have Skull, X, and Triangle. Obviously, when the pet pops, we got to try and make sure that he doesn't go to the raid. So, but yeah, I'm primarily going to be focused on Fathom Lord.
Okay. I'll kind of put
DPS
on mitigation gear.
Yeah, DPS. Make sure you guys are aware that since we're tanking multiple mobs, threat won't be climbing as quick. So just be aware of that.
If I could get a misdirect X onto me,
Sure.
and we'll probably do wait till I call establish threat, and then lust right away, and I'm just gonna need huge heals until X dies.
Can I get a 2-point Hellstone, please?
Yeah, obviously all melee and hunter. You guys are on the Spitfire totem. Typical strat for that. Just keep in mind as well that those are going to continue to spawn even after Skull is dead, because Fathom Lord will have it.
Sorry, I'm ready.
Okay, so I see everybody ready. I'll put a timer up, and then why don't we get a misdirect for X to Barbarian?
Okay.
Get your 1-point health stones. They're not going to be here anymore.
We need to get Square out of here, Sif.
Pop left.
I know. Brawl's threats all over it. Can't taunt her. There we go.
Yeah, we can hero if we haven't.
Don't hero.
Just
Get
blow
this
up skull.
fucking boss out of here.
Keep Bra alive. Oh, Bra's dead.
Ouch.
Just get to a safe place. We're gonna wipe this. Everyone that's on Square, just come back.
Ouch.
So
I'm not
we'll do misdirect to Sif this time. It won't work that way with AoE threat as good as it is.
Well, I was gonna say I don't consecrate till I get into place. So Sif, rather than being over in that corner to start, you should start where I am. So we go in the boss together, and then you can grab him on the way and pull him back, and I won't consecrate right away. You were chasing him until he was in my spot.
Well, it won't. If he has a misdirect, it won't matter. It won't even come to us at all. So. I want to make an adjustment as well. I'm gonna take Skull, Bra, and you can take the boss and X.
Okay.
What's Sif's target that I'm misdirecting? Is it
Square? Yeah, Square
Right.
to Sif. So that if he comes into that AoE at all, it's going to be the same thing. So just get him as soon as you can.
Well, thanks, Bedders.
Yay. Ooh, thank you. Yay. I don't know if people like it or not, but I'm hungry and I need to eat.
1 second, I'm just getting food buff.
Yep.
I need more broccoli taken away from my plate.
So I just had Pushu AFK for that one.
I'm here. I was just still getting food buff and stuff. I'm
Yep.
good now.
Okay.
So I am X and triangle, correct?
Yes.
And I'll probably end up getting the pet.
Yeah, so Bra is going to have X triangle and pet most likely, and everyone's focused on Skull, making sure that you don't pull. And obviously, I'll be tanking him, so hopefully the burst damage isn't as severe. Okay, I'll put a timer up. We'll get a misdirect on Sif on square, and then we'll tank everything where we were, and should be good. Bra has all three. Okay, I've got Skull now.
God, it's so hard to target that.
Do you have an Oncoda or no?
Let's go to topped up before he gets one shot.
Oh shit, I hit the targeted.
And spot buffs as well.
Why can't I target the goddamn thing?
Bra, as soon as X goes down, I want you to bubble. So I have title Fathom Lord, and then you can go over to square.
Yep, sounds good.
Pet's in the raid.
Did bad on me.
I got the pet.
Okay, 3, 2,
Let's
1.
let's get the pet.
Dropping.
There's a funnel heading straight towards y'all.
Right when my bubble popped, it just came back on.
God damn it.
That's fine. You can hold him. Yeah, Rage should actually be on square right now. Now he's huge.
Oh, I thought we were just gonna burn him.
Melee, you guys have to stay on triangle. Sorry, because he still has the totem.
Oh.
Totem's down again.
It's on Coco.
Uh-oh.
Frozen. I'm dead.
So what killed melee there? I know the Cataclysmic Bolt can chunk casters, but what was getting a lot of the melee deaths?
So that was my mistake. I didn't tell melee to stay on triangle because if they go to square, then they're most likely to die. But we can just skip square like we always do. I don't see why. I think that was a bad call for me to switch the raid onto square. That just killed people.
So I died from Fathom Lord's
Yes, Crime.
Seer Nova, and the Spitfire totem hit me at close to the same time.
Okay, so yeah, melee need to. I figured that might have been the case.
It only just barely killed me too.
Yeah, that was just a bad call going to square. I think we could have just killed the boss and then dealt with it after. So I'll take responsibility for that one.
And yeah, Coco, as long as you're, I mean, it's going to be difficult on triangle unless you're on him full time, but understanding like you taking the spike on skull is probably the smartest call. But as long as you're number 2 on threat, me dying is inconsequential.
Yeah.
Everybody else is alive and you're number 2.
No, I realized that after I'd asked you that, and I thought that wiped your threat, and it didn't. So
yeah. And if the raid isn't swapped, then less chance of Cataclysmic Bolt killing me too. But then if you're number 2 on threat, then if I happen to die, it won't matter as much.
Not bad. I wonder if I can.
So yeah, we won't change the kill order this time. We'll just do Skull X Triangle, and should be fine. I think that would have been a kill if I didn't have everyone switch there. Because Spitfire totems would have died and nobody would have died to the square.
If Hazy, Alistar, and Blarg, if we could get summons.
I see the mana, everybody. Just click it when you're ready. Okay, just had Nox AFK, and then we'll be good.
If you can, Civ, try to tank a bit closer to this lip, so that Brontos can stand down a ways and not worry about totem placement.
I was up there because he said pillar.
Yeah, the square is going to be in range regardless of where we are in the room. So
Oh.
So Nox, you're good now. Okay.
yeah, this is more than far enough for her like ice block ability.
It's the tornado that they're worried about.
We'll pull her back then to the pillar, as long as it's not LOS to Brontos.
It does.
There it is. I wonder if that's what it was doing before and I just completely missed it. Oh, a heal went off.
Everyone's on X.
Oops.
Pet in the raid. Bring it back to the tanks if you can. Everyone kill the pet. And then triangle. Spitfires down. Lash, can you get Ariel back up?
Yep.
And spot buff and heal her, please. Coco has the boss. Everyone's on square.
God, Raid showed up to play. Nice output, you guys. Pushu 1.6, Tail 1.6, Lister 1.9.
I like Wind Fury. Two defenders.
All right, top 2 rolls.
Wow.
Okay, so Bra's gonna have Skull and X here. Sif, you're gonna have Square and Moon, and I will have Triangle. Watch for MCs, make sure we don't kill them. If it's a tank, make sure that you are aware that mobs will be running around.
Congrats on loot.
Could I get a misdirect on X to me, bro?
Yeah, I'm just getting mana. Hang on.
Holy Proc is MC'd.
Look out, everyone. He might judge you with light.
Need I remind you of the healer I want?
Square and Moon are next. Same targets here. Incoming.
Hey, buddy.
Okay, first group's coming.
That's the closest to Knox I've ever been.
It's because you don't send her.
It magically disappeared off my bar again. Thank you, that was delicious.
Not bad. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone can move into the corner here on the right. I'll grab the last pack.
I need a healer up there.
Yep. Here they come. Big heals on Bra. Make sure you guys focus that skull first because he does the tranquility. Thank you guys for the res. All right, let's get everybody rebuffed.
Too late, Bushu. Coco won.
Oh well.
Okay. So a couple adjustments I want to just make everyone aware of. So DPS, especially healers, when the Murlocs come out, I want you guys to hug right behind Tide, like don't be at range, and then be on the boss side of Barbarian and Sif. So Barbarian and Sif, you guys are going to step out just a touch, so that at the very least we have, you guys are in the first line before the healers and the range DPS. So it may or may not help, but if they're coming to a healer, at least you can be in the way to try and hit them or something like that. So just be proactive on your positioning off tanks. Also, another thing is melee. You're just going to stick to the boss the entire fight. We have a boatload of AoE from the warlocks and mages, so do not worry about switching to the warlocks melee DPS. Does anyone have any questions? Okay, I'm going to put a raid check up. I will save my cooldowns for the transition from the pillar to the back corner.
And I put on some more stam and mitigation gear just so that DPS are aware.
If we go down on this attempt, I'm going to drop a repair bot after, just so everyone's got full armor for the next few attempts. But we should just kill this guy. I had everybody ready, so just going to check. Going to get some food, and then we'll be ready.
I get new leggings. That will be nice.
All right, I'll put a timer up, and then Pushu, misdirect on me on cooldown, please.
Just drop those, which are best.
What do you want, hero?
Just wait, I'll call for it. We'll do it after the first quake. Careful, Pushu, you're climbing. I don't know if you took off salve or not. For the misdirect.
No, I didn't. No.
Yeah, be careful on threat, guys.
I feigned. I'm good.
Let's try and get everyone topped up before they get murdered by Murlocs. You guys can hero anytime once you guys have it ready.
pour a skull. Oh.
Does Winter have a soul stone?
I do not.
Yeah, as soon as it's convenient, let's get her up, please.
Say full res. Never mind.
And then obviously you top her off in spot buffs.
Just careful on healing.
I can get baby up now if you want. Never mind.
Big heals on Coco.
Buffs on Baby, please.
We have an innervate for her as well.
We have no innervates up.
Keep Coco up through this. We're almost to the second phase. Got a couple Murlocs on Coco. Okay, I'm moving him. Healers, make sure you stay with me. Shield walls up.
Brains down.
All DPS should be focusing on boss. Keep Coco alive. Keep Sif alive.
Priest here.
4 brains back up. I've got.
Oh, okay, he's up.
Never mind.
Keep Sif up. All DPS are on the boss.
Remove all the way to everyone. Oh, damn it! I didn't use healing.
Everyone's healing Coco big time. I have all the Murlocs. I'm dead.
Oh my god, come on. Okay.
Murlocs are still up. Murlocs are still up. Murlocs are still up.
All the tanks are dead. I'm pretty sure. Just no, don't run away.
Just get, if we can get a DI or if we can get some res protection.
DI on cooldown, Holy Proc.
Do we have an Onk?
I do.
I do.
Okay,
Yes,
Soulstone.
I
All right,
do.
just let him despawn. We're fine.
Hold up. I got jumper cables.
And we've got an alive rogue. Just sneaking
think-
around.
Nice.
Rogue is lame. The rogue doesn't have jumper.
Boo, my jumper cables didn't work.
Just like we planned it.
Well, we won.
Definitely did drop.
We did.
Nice out.
44 strength and 31 crit.
You're going to start doing loot. Congrats, skull crack.
Grass skull.
That's cool. Thank you, Moon.
Sarup, is that for your SL PvP now?
Barbarian has Skull and X. I'm gonna take Square and see if you have Moon.
Could I get an X misdirect, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Just waiting on Oda. We can pull. It's fine. I think. Watch MCs. Skull cracks MC. Do not kill him, please.
Emma was trying to kill him.
We're gonna wait for the Bog Lord. Pretty sure he comes up past that group, right?
What do you want, Pushu?
Let's get the raid right here, please. Everyone stack right where Airedale is.
Oh, Ragonk, I'm just trying to be preemptive in case you were giving something away.
There you go. 3 gold for Pushu for being.
Thanks, buddy.
Incoming.
I was about to because we were waiting for this guy.
It's on Pushu. Back to the raid. Pushu's got Skull and X, sheep targets, square and moon, tail and Nox, respectively. And then I'm on triangles if you're on diamond.
Pushu, you hear that? You got Skull and X.
Oh, did I?
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I meant
I'll kite him over to the entrance.
Misdirect if I could.
Loot the hound.
Pet tanking.
let him come back. We need a re-sheep on that. Yep, don't hit moon, please. Where are Skull and X going?
Getting them out of the way of sheep, sorry. Or I mean the 2 sheep targets. Just trying to get them out of the way.
Okay, triangle and diamond. They both broke. Everyone should be on moon. Everyone kill moon, please. Finish off diamond. Amma? Question mark?
The vortex in the back.
Ha! Emma died.
That moment when you think you're stealth, but you're not.
Any crafters sitting on 1 vortex right now? Nogza, maybe?
Yeah, for Atticus, I think. Yeah.
Let's get spot buffs on ammo. Same targets here. Make sure we pull them way back so sheeps are out of the way.
And a misdirect.
Okay, moon is up. Get that out of the melee. It's rain of fires all over.
Got a fresh vortex here.
The bridge is still locked. Did we miss a panel?
If we missed one, it's at Fathom Lord. I clicked on the one at Tide Stomper.
All right, so it looks like Emma's going to check. I'm going to drop a bot, everybody up at the gate, at Vash's gate, so everyone can repair.
So is there some prio on how you do the vortexes?
No, and you just main spec roll on them. And most people have gotten their belts already, so I'm not getting anyone to roll. Is there something you need?
I would do. I can't craft it. I would need a leather worker to make me the what's it called?
We don't have
Deep
it yet.
Shadow.
Deep Shadow.
Deep Shadow is the only one we don't have yet.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well.
I may give this to Amma because every other belt has been pretty much accounted for.
Okay.
All right, Amma. Lucky you. He's got that makes 3 for Amma, so he can make 1 belt already once he gets the pattern.
Saruk's not wrong.
Nah, he's not. Too late. Well.
And just to we have the Belt of the Guardian, correct? Skull? The Pally. Okay. I'm doing a little calculating. I may roll on one, but I want to get the mats together first, so.
You know, Vash may drop the 100 deaths.
I mean, 100 deaths is clearly a cat belt. I mean, a bear belt.
All right, come on up.
It is clearly the most wanted belt by every DPS, no matter where. Melee DPS.
Yeah, it's because of the expertise on it.
Yep. Not even DPS. Warrior tanks want that too. Most of the time.
Do they?
Yes.
Okay. So real quick, just gonna do some quick assignments here. So Oda and Gannicus, are you guys cool kiting Striders? Let me rephrase that. Oda and Gannicus are kiting the Striders, and Pushu is a backup.
Well,
if you guys didn't already know, it's like Frost Shock spam, and if you have time to cast, obviously you can cast whatever. But frost shock right away so that it's chasing you, and then just kite it around.
You don't like me kiting it into the next county?
Range DPS, your guys' prio during phase 2 is the Striders, and then the core elementals, and then melee. Obviously, we're killing the melee guys in the middle. Yeah, if you guys don't have the macro for tossing a core, please get into Discord, and we pinned it somewhere. Guild chat, I think. Okay. All right. So obviously, you guys, if you have that macro and it works, you do not need to test it. So get it all out of your system now, because once we start the fight, we do not want anyone actually thinking they have a core when they don't.
Yeah, everyone should test at least once, and then. But a good question would just be: does anybody not have it? Please speak up right this second.
Yeah, if someone could get into Discord and just whisper that to Alistar, that would be good. Actually, I can do it.
Oh, I already have it saved in my copy. I'll post it in guild chat. Oh, Blarg got it.
Yeah, so if everyone looks at guild chat right now, Blarg just copied it into there. Okay, so just so everyone remembers the fight, phase 1 is a tank and spank. Melee is everyone's stacked behind. Range, you guys are stacked pretty much right in front of us at range. And then if you get the charge, if you get a skull above your head, you have to run out and just stay out. Phase 2 is when we get tainted cores. We have to pass them up to our core team, which is going to be Nox. Let's go Nox, Saruk, Piki, and Ragonk. You guys are going to be our 4 inner core people. So in other words, you guys are going to be hanging next to the 4 chambers that need to be deactivated. Tail, Hazy, Alistara, and Lash, you guys are hanging out on the outer perimeter to kill the elementals. And then we're going to have, let's see, we're going to have Aradel, Blarg, Bebe, and Winter. You guys are going to be on the outside healing the raid and healing the elemental people. And then Zen and who am I missing? Oh, Zen and Brontos are in the middle.
Where's the bot? Did you say you dropped or are dropping?
Say that again.
You mentioned dropping a bot by Bash.
That was he did
Oh,
that
it
like
was
a
way
year
back
ago.
in front of the
It's in
console.
front of the bridge. You can probably go get it still in there.
Bro, that was like a half hour ago.
I didn't realize he was doing it before. Just wanted to make sure I'm prepared and good to go.
So does anyone have any questions about how this fight works? I know we haven't done it in a while. We're obviously going to have lots of time to practice it, but phase 1 is a tank and spank. Phase 2 is as long as the tainted cores take to deactivate the 4 chambers. That's how long the phase lasts. And then phase 3 is avoid the slime, and the boss will be moving around during that phase. Okay, let's wait for these people to repair. It's like 5 of them. They'll come on back.
Sorry about that.
And then we will do a few attempts on this.
Who are the people on the pillars again to throw cores to, just so I know what names to look for?
Yeah, so it's going to be Nox, Saruk, Piki, and Ragonk.
Should we put marks on them?
Not a bad idea. So those 5 people with marks, I'm going to unmark myself. Those 4 people are going to be the ones that you need to toss the core to get them to deactivate. Again, Oda and Gannicus, you guys are kiting Striders. DPS, make sure you're focused on the Striders first, and then melee in the middle second. The quicker the ads die, the less hectic phase 2 is. So we want to make sure that we're killing ads as quickly as possible, and then don't let any of the elementals get to Vash, otherwise she gets huge. I had everybody ready, so I just want to... Okay, we're waiting for Tail to come back. And again, everybody, make sure during phase 1, we're all stacked. Range is stacked, and melee is stacked. During phase 2 and 3, everyone's spread out.
Isn't phase 1, you have to be mindful if something is cast on you to get out of the raid, right?
Yep. If you get a skull above your head, if you get the static charge, you have to get out. Make sure you're always in range of a healer as well.
Yeah, the static charge people left and right, not opposite far side, because you will. That happened last week.
Make sure threat is established. And let's give this a whirl.
I don't remember trying this last week.
Amma static charge.
Amma has static charge. I'm stunned. Blarg has it. Stunned again.
Holy proc, we can, when he stuns Coco, when he freezes him, we can Blessing of Freedom him out of that. I just used mine.
Holy proc has it. Stunned. Barbarian has it. Sif's got the boss. Coco has the boss. Stunned again.
Pushu, get out.
Oh, goddamn.
Get on the other side of the boss, because it always goes like a hunter's pattern. So stand where them.
Sif has the boss.
Because you cast that and then back up from the tank. So
Coco, do you want her in the mid?
We want to try and keep her in there, yep. Stiff has it, so we're going to try and keep her here. Oh, rooted. Coco's got the boss.
Wow.
I'm stunned. All right. So this is most likely not going to be a successful attempt, but let's go through this phase and go through our motions to practice. Here comes a elemental. Make sure we're killing those on the way in. Tanks, we're waiting for melee mobs to come in, the Naga. As soon as you get a tainted elemental, kill it as quickly as you can, and then start passing to the center. Make sure we're killing everything coming towards her, otherwise she will get buffed. Here comes an elite. Coco's got it.
Yep.
I'm killing it.
So Lash is going to be the first one to be passing. Make sure someone is in range of him so that he can toss it to you. There's a Strider up.
I need, yeah.
I'm feared and really fast.
Big off south.
Baby, you can pass it back to me.
I'll pass it to you if you get to the pillar. I have it.
Okay, well, you should throw it at one of the... Okay. Nice.
There's another elite marked X in the middle, tanks.
I got
Make sure we're killing all these things coming into Vash. She's about to get buffed.
Strider's on Bebe.
Oh shit. I don't want it.
Make sure she doesn't get met by those elementals. Strider in the middle. Coco's feared.
DI on Winters.
Yeah, there's no white protection on this fight, so just beware. Anyone that's dead right now, you can actually release and just wait at the entrance.
Oh, should Winters just take off the DI then?
Yeah, there's no way.
Okay, my bad.
That's okay.
Got another Tuesday tour, but I guess we're dead.
We had about 5 or 6 ranged dead before phase 2. Was that static charge deaths? What was killing people out in range?
Yeah.
Her multi-shot? Okay.
I read multi-shot and immediately got offended.
Pushu's murdering people?
And then I was like, oh, right, not my multi-shot.
Yeah, so the facing of Lady Vash is actually really important because she has 2 types of AoE frontal cone. One is her multi-shot, and one of them is a lightning charge. So obviously, if anyone has threat on her and is facing, she's facing the raid, that's possible. So tanks, beware of that as well. Also, Holy Proc, I don't know if you caught what Barbarian was saying, but if you could try a Blessing of Freedom on me when those roots go out.
Yep, I was doing it on cooldown.
Yep. I used a living action potion, but it only lasts like 5 seconds, so.
And for tanks, all 3 of us, if any of us have Vash, I would, because the tank raid is going to stack where we run in, rather than being either in front or behind the boss, because like I said, she'll do like what a hunter does and stun you and move directly backwards. You should be to the left or right of the raid, so that way when she moves, she'll move left or right, and still her frontal cone will be where the tanks are facing and not towards the entire rest of the raid.
Did we get any cores to the center?
We did.
¿Cuántos?
We got 1, and right as we were dying, we had a second one that was in the middle of being tossed. Someone's playing in the background.
So ranged and heals, I gave a mark so that you can stack on star during phase 1. Yeah, so again, in phase 1, it's really important that melee tanks and everyone is directly behind or in front of her, kind of like Barbarian was alluding to. We can't have her turning towards the raid, so that's our biggest issue. +2 ranged. If she does move, if she does root the tank and move, you can also sidestep as well. Just use your best judgment on where exactly you are in relation to her frontal cone. I'm actually going to try a free action potion this time because it lasts a lot longer on the pull. I have no reason to believe it won't work because living action potion worked.
Yeah, it should. And it's just a basic root, so it's not like it'll be immune.
Yeah, but that's a 30-second. FAP is 30 seconds, and the free action, the living action is only 5.
Yeah,
so I should at least avoid a couple.
Yeah, probably the first 2 or 3.
The free action only works on the first one you take, then it's off.
And more or less, Gannicus, yes, in terms of like ranged relatively, everybody should be spread out pretty evenly because she's doing a shock the entire time as well. So we don't want to be grouped up at all, really, in phase 2. And Oda and Gannicus, I'm not sure if you guys want to coordinate who will be on like the east side versus the west side. So when Striders spawn, I know that one of you is dead, and so it's just, but Dragon was through the very center. Obviously, will be detrimental. So you guys just coordinate who will take which side, so that when it spawns, we know.
I also want to clean up the pull a little bit. So if I could have all the pretty much everybody except for me, come over here.
Alistair, what's your question?
So, Alistair, you can, Oda and Gannicus are the ones kiting it around the room. So when the Strider is there, ranged can, if you want to, you could probably be either on the stairs behind the Strider or like somewhere in the middle circle, just kind of at max range, blasting as it runs, as it's getting kited. So you shouldn't be in front of where the Strider is, just kind of get behind it and follow it that way.
Okay, cool. So can I have the whole, after we get that Hellstone, can I have the whole raid on the left side of the stairs, please? Just come to where Coco's jumping. So you guys are going to go in from this angle, and I'm going to go in from the other side so that she's only facing me on the way in. I'm going to do it on the other side, Skull. So, guys, I'm going to put the timer up and just run on the timer. I'm going to get closer to Vash here with a line of sight trick.
And somebody was saying it as well, that this is very much a DPS check. So there is a lot to pay attention to. And Coco, go over the prio again. If there is a Naga up and a Strider and the elemental adds, what is their prio?
Okay, so the elemental adds are always going to be the outer DPS's prio. So that's Tail, Hazy, Lash, and whoever was the fourth. Can't remember. Alistara, I think. But either way, so you're killing, those 4 people are killing the elementals as they come. Obviously, DPS that are in the middle, if it gets too close to Vash, you're killing them as well. The DPS prio for the adds that are up, the big adds, is Striders first always, and that's all range DPS on Striders no matter what. and then melee ads in the middle are second. So melee DPS are on the melee ads, and the range DPS are always on the striders. And we really are just killing them as fast as possible all the time. And the only thing we're waiting for is for people to get the tainted core to the center.
Yep, and that's why I mentioned it. Is the DPS check is really just prioritizing and burning as quick as you can.
Yeah, everyone should be throwing dots and everything as they can on the striders, and then obviously shamans are the ones kiting them around.
And keep in mind those elementals cannot reach the boss. If you get 1 or 2 of those reaching the boss, most guilds consider that a wipe at this point. At that point.
It's like
Yeah, she retains a 10% debuff throughout the rest of the fight as soon as one gets to her. So
I got a quick question.
Yep.
For the striders, for paladins and hodging them, is there like a certain area you'd prefer them to be hodged in, so we're not like laying a big AoE bomb on someone?
I wouldn't, to be honest with you. I would rather you save Hodge for an elemental that's about to get to Vash.
Got it.
Because the striders being kited, they're really slow and it's a really easy kite. It's just we have to kill them. So having them stop anywhere doesn't really benefit us in any way. Okay, so I just had Bebe AFK.
I'm ready.
Bra, you good?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'm going to put a timer up. Just run on the timer, everybody. Peaky's got it. I am stunned. Bebe or somebody who got. Oh, Amma got it.
We should res Nox probably.
Freedom on Coco.
Lash has it. I'm sorry?
I said you have freedom.
Okay. Stunned. I'm dead. Boss is on Barbarian.
Damn.
Keep Sif up. Just a few more percent until phase 2. Static charge on Bebe. Can we get Lash up? Can somebody res Lash?
I can res you then if you want.
Go ahead and save your res for now, Lash.
Okay, we'll do.
Technically don't need me, so but if worse comes to worse, I'll ask for it. Make sure you guys are spread for that forked lightning ranged.
Sif, I'll take this side if you take where you're running right now.
What?
For Nagas.
Yeah, Sif, just hang right there.
You get that half and I'll get
Keep
this
tail up.
Okay.
Tail's at 10%.
Naga on your side.
Okay, melee, there's a Naga in the middle. It is marked skull.
Tainted elemental somewhere.
Rider
Wait,
coming in.
Yep, we have to kill that tainted as quickly as it spawned, otherwise we're going to lose that core. Tail is dead. There's a Strider on the moon side. Oda's tanking it. All range need to be on that Strider.
He resisted my frost.
Another Naga coming in, Sif.
Damn, am I not gonna be able to kill him? Oh.
You can bring them together. Just don't be facing the. Face them away.
That the Strider marked X needs to go down as quickly as possible. There's also, yeah. So make sure range. You guys are in range of that if you can help it. Another Strider up on Sif's side here. Marked it with a skull. It's on Bebe right now. Bebe, you have a Strider coming towards you.
Naga, your side.
If they feared me into it, I'm.
So we haven't had a single tainted core come in yet. I'm not sure.
I haven't seen one personally, and Tail's dead.
She's
so
getting buffed.
There's been 4 that have spawned, but nobody's around when they're spawning. There's one in the back of the room.
West. East.
Yeah, west. My bad.
She's at 77%.
Okay, that's okay, you guys. Let's wipe this up. Let's get a better attempt on it. Just run into the middle and die.
Butters, go down the stairs a ways. You should be far enough away. Get to the stairs if you can.
Yeah, everyone should be releasing for these deaths, by the way. So something that I noticed since I was dead, healers, if you are not at the top of the stairs, so where you can see down the stairs, then you'll be line of sight from the people that are killing the tainted elementals. So it's going to take a bit of a balancing act if you're trying to heal people on the inside versus healing people down on the outside. So just make sure that you can see people on the stairwell and that you can heal them. Otherwise, those people being dead means that we're going to miss the tainted cores being passed up to us.
No form of CC works on the elementals.
Yep, you can't stun them or anything.
Okay, so as we're running back and getting all of our buffs and everything and getting back to our place, I'm going to give a little bit more direction to the DPS players on the outside. So Tail, I want you, so if you're looking straight down at the map, like your mini map, you're going to be on the northwest portion, the northwest corner of the room. Okay, Hazy is going to be northeast. Alistara, you're going to be southeast. And then Lash, you're going to be southwest. So, and this is looking down at the mini map. Okay, so if you're looking at the mini map, northwest, northeast, southeast, and southwest, straight down. As if, straight to the top would be north. So do you four understand where you're standing?
Well, I will as soon as I get back there and see the mini map. But yes.
Yeah. Once we get there, just make sure, just confirm that you understand that circle platform. You'll have one quadrant of that.
For the shamans that are tanking the striders, do we take them like in a full circle all the way around, or do we do half circle?
Yep, just take them in a full circle, because So basically, how it should work in theory is any ranged DPS in the middle can move to kill Striders, and the only reason that you wouldn't move is if you're deactivating one of the beams.
And also, sorry, also ideally there'd only be one Strider up at a time.
Yeah, so range DPS, it's really important that once you see a Strider, just follow it around and kill it. Like, there's really no reason for you to be stationary unless you are actually doing a tainted core, to the center. And even then, you can always toss it to someone that's in the center regardless. So you should be following those kited targets and just blasting them as fast as you can at all points of phase 2.
Yeah, because they hurt.
Yeah, they're big and they have a lot of HP, so it's just really important that everyone's focusing those down as quickly as possible, because the shamans won't be able to kite them if there are more than 2, right? So if we have more than 2 Striders up at any point, it's really chaotic and impossible to recover. So the melee mobs in the middle aren't nearly as trivial as the Striders. But of course, melee DPS, you guys are focusing on the elites at all points, and unless there's no target, then you're killing elementals. But you're leaving the elemental killing to ranged if you can help it, unless it's getting really close to Vash.
May I mention one thing?
Go for it.
With the tainted core monster spawning, I was running around trying to keep an eye on those the whole time. There was nobody in any of the spots when they were spawning, and with the way my other guild does it, we have a couple people stationed on north side of the room and south side of the room up at the top of the stairs to keep an eye on the spawns.
So we have 4 people assigned to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, we have 1 in each quadrant on the very outer circle.
Okay, you mentioned that. I thought that the way you were talking, they were going to be following around the Striders DPSing too.
Yeah, so that would be everyone else. So we have so many ranged DPS, right? So it would be people like Saruk, Piki, Oda, Gannicus, Ragon, Nox, all you guys that don't have an assigned quadrant. You're just killing Striders at all possible.
If you can call out when you see it where it is, that would help too, because it kind of takes 1 or 2 people to try to kill it at the same time.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ping this really quick so everyone understands. So, so the quadrants DPS, if you can imagine the 4 people that I assigned. Say that's northwest. That's northeast. That is southeast. And that's southwest. Okay, so Raid, you guys can come over here. Give me 1 second, guys. So, and then healers, the ones that are assigned to those outer DPS people, just make sure that they're in line of sight and in range, just so that those people taking care of the tainted cores don't die.
We need Nox here still.
Yep, we could get a summon on Nox. That would help. It says he's actually AFK. I'm not sure if... So we're just waiting on Nox then. There he is. Let's make sure he's all buffed up and stuff too. AI on Rigonk. I see your mana, Nox, so just let us know when you're ready. Okay, just waiting on everyone's ready. All right, so you guys hang here. I'll put a timer up for everybody to run in, and then we're good. Brontos has it. Stunned. Stunned again. Holy proc out. Sif has the boss. Do we have a battle res available? Don't use it. I'm just asking.
Yes, I have one.
Okay. Okay, you can use it now. Now that we're in phase 2, go ahead and get Nox up and get him immediately topped up. Spot buffs if you're in range of Nox as well. And make sure we are looking for those tainted elementals, calling out when we have one, killing it as soon as we see it. And until we have the elites, you guys can all be out there looking. Nagas are incoming soon. Tainted elemental should be coming soon. There's a elite coming into the middle. Barbarian's got it.
Tainted's up.
North.
Make sure we kill it quickly. And then throw to the middle.
Oh.
Strider's up. Make sure we're still looking for tainteds. Once we get all 4 of those down, this phase is over.
Pull the Strider off me. Beaky.
Somebody else get that elite.
Yeah, it's out of range. Got it.
Okay, swap to the other.
Tainted should be coming soon. Everyone look for it, call it out, and kill it.
It's up. North side.
East.
Shit.
Melee, tainted core right behind you. Thank you.
Oh, go to the top of the stairs, Hazy.
There's
Got a
a
Strider
loose
free.
strider. Oda's down.
There we go. Oh.
Ragonk, you should have it.
Yeah, I did it.
Be on the lookout for another tainted, you guys. Coming in 10 seconds. Coco's gonna die soon.
Pushu's got the other strider.
Tainted on the, I don't know what side this is.
I gave you a little space, bro.
It's over on the west side.
Sif's very low. Okay, I've got your I've got one of the elites, bro.
Oh.
Pull that back, bro.
Peaky's too far away. Nobody's close enough to a pillar.
Alright, I'm coming.
Am's by the pillar.
Thank you, Ragon. Sorry for the spam, Peaky.
Elemental going towards Vash. Very quickly kill it. There's one right next to Vash.
Tainted's up.
I'm dead.
Okay, that was 3, you guys. We got 3 of them down.
That's much better.
That was.
Go ahead and release and run back, everybody.
That was a huge improvement, though. I mean, that felt. I mean, people were starting to get, I think, what they needed to be doing down.
I want to toot my horn and said I did all 3 of the tainted. So I mean,
You were positioned very well around the pillar.
yeah, I mean when the first one came up, I went to that side, and then when the second one came up, I went to the next pillar, and then when the third one came up, and you said there was nobody there, I ran to a pillar. So I don't know if y'all want to have just one person do the pillar thing. I mean, obviously not me, but
yeah, I was actually just gonna say that's probably a better play for us if Ragonk, if you want to just head that up and go to the proper place, and everyone will just pass to you. I think that's actually good. And then Saruk, Peaky, and Nox, you guys can just focus on DPSing Striders.
because I was trying to throw out dots on striders and stuff, but I was really focusing on the tainted and the regular elementals and searching for.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's a really good adjustment we can make since you were already in those positions.
So just call out. It'd be smart maybe to have a backup. Like if Ragonk dies, then have like Peaky or somebody like to take that over if he goes down.
Yep. Yeah, we can call that out. So Saruk and Nox and you guys just if we need someone to take charge of that, then that's your sole purpose is to get the tainted cores to the proper locations.
Ranged big thing if everybody's hard swapping to like help with striders and stuff is you can pseudo split DPS because there was a couple of times that because they're kiting and pulling at the same time, it's hard for them to. So if you're pumping and you notice you're close, switch and kill a Naga and then kill a taint or an elemental and then go back to the Strider or whatever. Like utilize your DPS to its absolute fullest. Because ultimately everything has to die.
Yeah, and keep in mind, you guys, like the DPS on the ads is just as important as getting the mechanics down on the cores, because as soon as all 4 of those barriers are down and Vash is up, phase 3 starts immediately. And if those ads are up, we're all just going to die. Like they're going to kill everybody. So if we have people not doing their correct job during phase 2, then we're really suffering going into phase 3. Like we had a Strider at like 5% for like 30 seconds. And so when those ads being up is just killing raiders. So we just want to make sure that, obviously everyone wants to help get the tainted cores, and we want to make sure that we're getting the mechanics down, but we also need to be trusting that people are going to do that over the course of, progression. And then just do your single, job, whatever that might be. So it's obviously really hard because the fight is super chaotic and there's a lot of moving parts. So, but it's going to take learning as well.
And don't forget kiters too, as you guys are swapping around, and feel free to blow cooldowns to make it so that people can pump harder on those types of ads and stuff like that. This is a very long fight, so don't forget to utilize cooldowns very regularly. I know it can be really chaotic to just kind of forget, blow it on the boss, and then you forget until like the end of phase 3, but utilize that stuff.
Yeah, melee DPS, you guys should really be the ones controlling the ads on the inner circle. If an elemental gets to the inner circle, that's your job. But you're never going to be hitting Striders, and you're never going to be looking at the water. That's just not your priority. So. Another thing to keep in mind, people that are watching for tainted cores, so that's Hazy Tail, Alistar, and Lash. Once you have a tainted elemental there, you are not trying to DPS anything else. You're not trying to do anything. It's just get the core to the center. Because if we delay that at all, it's just making the phase longer. So as soon as that happens, that's your only priority, is to get that core to the center as quickly as possible.
What's the spawn timer? The tainted cores, it's like the tainted elemental is like every minute and a half, I think. So that the phase should technically be over very shortly after the 4th one spawns.
Yeah, Alistar, that's right. If it's not in your corner, then you're literally just killing the elementals as they come, and that's it.
And Striders as they run by.
Yeah, if you can reach them, but like again, the people that are down killing tainted cores, you're not going to really be in range or in line of sight of the Striders. So you might be able to, like if you're at the top of the stairs. It's just that's not your priority, right? So. Yeah, if you're in range of the Strider, throw some dots on it, throw a cast at it. But again, you're really only the outer DPS's job. Your only concern is to find and kill the tainted core elemental as soon as it pops up. If we lose a tainted core elemental due to timing, like if we don't kill it, then we lose it for 90 seconds. So it's just adding 90 seconds to the fight. So we want to make sure that we're taking advantage of each one as it pops, killing it, and putting it in the center as quickly as we can.
Actually, when it disappears, it'll respawn in about 5 seconds in a different location.
Which is, again, like, it's confusing, right? Like, if that happens, then the other quadrants are assuming that you're going to kill it, and then they won't have to worry about it. So then if it pops up for them, it's going to be unexpected, and it makes chaos, right? So, yeah, just make sure that that's our priority. I need 2 minutes. Okay. So if we can get a summon on Lash, Pushu, and Alistar.
Oh, I'm just running over the bridge. You don't send me.
Okay. So Alistar, it might help, but you just really don't know who's going to be closest to who. And now that we're having one person focus on that, it's really just toss it to whoever's closest to the center, and they will toss it to the person that they need to. And that's going to be like if Ragonk is alive, Ragonk is the one that's going to be dealing with the cores and deactivating the shield. And just take your time, right? If you have a tainted core, just look around, make sure you get to the right person, make sure they know that they have the core, whatever you got to do to make it really clear. And then, and then that's it. Then you're done with that part of the mechanic. Yeah, obviously, yep, Blarg makes up a good point. Like, you don't want to pass it to someone that's already doing a trivial job. Like Oda or Gannicus, you do not want to pass them because they can't move once you pass it to them.
Ideally, you pass it to the healer who's up top, and then they throw it to,
That's right. Yep.
And the first 3, honestly, that process, I mean, like we said, it's 90 seconds. We obviously want people to be able to do their jobs, but it's not like it needs to be this super hardcore sprint. And then note, just because we were close this last time, like Skull was saying, all the ads need to be dead before we actually pop it. So when we get to the last tainted core, don't just throw it up there and get it in there ASAP. Make sure, like, when 3 are down and 1 pops, Coco will call out, all right, burn this Naga, kill the Strider. Okay, now pop it. So just be mindful of that.
Yeah, and I'm marking Skull and X targets on the top. So if you see a Skull, that should be your priority to kill first, and then X is after that. And 99% of the time, Striders are going to be marked, and the melee ones will not be marked. All right, everybody's ready. Make sure you guys are with Star. I'll put a timer up for the raid. Flash has it. Ammo.
Oh.
Careful, range.
Yeah, Ragonk has it. Yep. Yeah, you need to turn it into where I'm at, Sif, because if it turns on the melee, it's going to go to the raid. Yeah, rotate. There you go. Zen has the static charge. Can we get everyone to go down the stairs? We're going to wipe this. We have 3 huge DPS down. Just everyone come down.
So we can get some white protection up.
Yep. This is fine right here, guys. Don't go in the water. If we can get white protection right here, any healer.
There's 2 soul stones out.
Okay. Come into the raid. Crime. Kill everybody. Everyone stack on skull. Stack on skull. Get killed. There you go. Okay, you should be good to start resing people.
How those cables working, brah? Game time.
We're gonna see. Defibrillating hazy brew.
Oh!
Ah, yes. I was like feigned death, like halfway laying in the water, and Vaj was just running around killing everyone. I was like, "Don't see me! Don't see me!
Nothing's happening here.
Shh, I'm dead. Go away."
I can get you, Nox. And Peaky, I can get you too. Ragonk and Blarg need summons.
I'm gonna drop a repair bot right here where Coco's jumping.
Blarg and Ragonk, if we could get summons super quick. You guys get those?
I did not. I'm still running.
Wow, 2 failed summons.
Oof.
Don't drink in Portal, kids.
All right, I got everybody ready. I'm going to put a timer up. Everybody stack on star.
Whoops.
Gannicus has it.
Don't pull threat.
Coco stunned.
Does Blessing of Freedom work on that?
Yep.
Nothing works on it.
On the root?
Living action is the only one.
On the root, yes, it does.
Oh, I thought you meant on the stun. Yeah, the root, everything works. Skullcrack has it. Stunned. Phase 2 is incoming. Everyone spread out. Get to your quadrants. Get everyone topped up. Tainted Elemental should be coming in about 30 seconds. Naga coming in about 20. Strider coming in about 40.
Just keep everyone topped off. Srook's at 30%. I don't know if he's in range of the healer. $929 heals. You're welcome, Saruk.
Wow.
Okay, get ready for a Naga to be incoming.
That felt condescending.
A little bit.
Comes Barbarian side.
Got him.
Keep him away from the boss.
There should be a tainted up.
Strider should be coming in 2
I
seconds.
see him.
Southeast.
Strider's
Tainted.
marked with a skull.
Tainted's down.
Sif has it. Okay, Strider is up. Kill the skull, range DPS if you're in the middle. Ragonk has the core. One barrier is down. All range DPS should be on skull right now. Unless you are looking for Tainted, obviously. Next Naga should be incoming in 5 seconds. Sif, you're going to grab this one. And where is he?
Strider's
There he
down.
comes.
Bring him up.
He's on the top side. There you go. Get that Strider. Strider's about 40%. Kill that skull. Tainted Elemental should be incoming in 1 second.
North side.
Tainted Elemental.
Strider's coming.
There's Strider marked with X. It's on Bebe right now. It's on Brontos. It's on Oda.
I'm headed back, but the Strider feared me.
First Strider's down.
Lots of elementals getting close to Vash.
I'm going to pull this closer to, so that way we can more easily kill.
Did we not kill the second tainted?
We did.
Peaky has a core. Tail has a core.
Feared.
Oda down.
Do you have Onk?
No.
We need a battle res on Oda if we can, if someone can get in range of him.
Sure, I can go.
There are 2 Striders up on the same side.
Pushu's got skull.
I'm feared.
East side is the tainted east side.
Pushu's down.
I need somebody at the top of the stairs to catch the tainted. Oh, it fucking despawned.
Nope. Yeah, we're all there. We got a tank down and a bunch of DPS down. If you can get it, if you can come back down to where we start the fight, you guys, we can get this recovered.
We were, I think, more on top of it at first than we were before. And then as soon as we start losing just 1 or 2 people, it obviously becomes detrimental. But the first Naga died as the second one spawned, which is exactly where we want to be. And the Striders were pretty close. They could go down a little quicker.
Yeah, once the second Strider's up, if the first one's not dead, then we're technically behind by that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were really close on that. Like the
4% or something.
Yeah, the first Strider went down not too long, but then we get a little mucked up on the second Strider.
Looks like Bebe had a DI, so we can start getting those reses going.
I'm running back, so I'll need a summon if you please whenever one's up.
That was a much cleaner phase 1 as well. That was that went extremely well comparatively. So definitely like improvements being had each time. It's just a matter of really again, that phase 2 is really like a great time for, you know, around the time the second ads start to spawn, popping cooldowns, really getting ahead of things. But it's getting cleaner each time.
Does Vosh pull the like instant you get to the top?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
Okay.
She's not that picky.
Scared, but not scared.
All right, just waiting on Brontos. Hey, shamans, if you haven't been using heroism, we're going to go ahead and pop it when the second Strider is alive.
Sif looks like he's missing. Oh, something got changed.
Should I do likewise for the second elite?
Yeah,
Since
since
it's not
you're
really
with
casters.
melee. Yeah.
Zen, can you do redo wisdom on somehow my pally power screwed up on druids, please?
So just waiting on Brontos, and then I think we're ready.
Yeah, my router went out, so if you want to pull without me, that's fine. It's gonna take a few minutes.
How we looking, Brontos?
Yeah, I mean you'll have to pull without me if you want to go in the next few minutes. So it's just sitting here spinning, trying to reconnect.
Okay. All right, I've got everybody ready except for Brontos. We'll go ahead and pull this.
He'll appear and save the day.
Peaky's got it. Stun. Stunned again.
Careful, knock.
So there's two people that are supposed to be on the outside that are dead. So we're gonna have to get people out.
Do you want me to get one of them up?
So Lash and Alistar, you're already on the outside.
I can res Taylor if you want.
Let's go. Let's save it. Let's save it because we're also down a healer. So
Elite on south side.
melee, we've got an elite in the middle.
Tainted's up somewhere.
It's on the west. I got it. Or southwest.
Strider is up, marked with a skull.
You could ping it on the mini map too.
Okay, Oda's got the Strider.
Someone gets a little closer to Lash. I'm here.
Lots of elementals coming in on Vash. Yeah, Skull's still at 60%. Nah, let's go back down, guys. This is definitely a wipe. Way too many people dead. Second Strider's up. First one's still at 35%. Everyone release. Don't do any summons or res protection. Let's just get this as fast as we can. Just wasting a lot of time, I think, when we try and save these. So just die, release, and run back. Did any shamans use their heroism on that one?
Oda did.
Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll see if Brontos can get in on this next attempt if possible, and then we'll give it one more good shot. Is there any? There's nothing to pass out, right? Is there, Pushu?
No. Everything's been accounted for.
Okay.
Woohoo, 100.
100 for 100.
Guess so.
Brontos, how we doing over there? Oh, there's that.
Does that answer your question?
Big gulps, huh? All right.
Well, see you later.
See you later.
I'm so happy.
Since this is the last attempt, anyways, do we want to give them a couple extra minutes?
Yep. All right. Well, let's give it one more try. Too bad about Brontos's connection. Let's get everybody over on the left.
Oh, this is like Ragonk's last fight.
Suck it in, or what I say? Take it in.
What? You suck it
Suck
in.
it in. Suck it in. Here we go.
Are you offering?
I'm asleep.
Got any more goods for us to be sucking it in?
I'll suck it in for 100 gold.
Alrighty, I'm going to put a timer up, and let's give this one good last shot. You guys can. Let me think about this.
Give me your best suck, Pushu.
Yeah. Just make sure we're watching threat on phase 1, and then we'll call for hero in phase 2.
I feel the same way. Oh no.
Can we get a battle res on Airedale, please?
Airedale healed before Coco was really in.
Stunned.
And Nox dead.
Hazy has a static charge.
Hazy move.
Big heals on Hazy. Coco's dead.
Stunned.
Do you want you or Nox up, Coco?
As soon as phase 2 hits, yeah, we'll get Nox. Go ahead and battle res Nox if we can. Get him topped up with some buffs.
You don't want yourself up for ads?
Nope. Make sure we're spread. Make sure we're watching for the Tainteds once they come. First Naga in 15 seconds. First Tainted in 20. First Strider in 25. Killing elementals as they come. First Naga's in the middle.
East side.
Let's get Shamans to heroism right now, please. First Strider's up. All Shamans should heroism. We got elementals coming in behind Vash. First barrier's down, very nice. Everyone should be pumping that Skull Strider. Keep Gannicus alive, he's a little low.
Do you want the tree back up?
If you can find her, yes.
She's near me. Oh,
It's on south side. I got it.
Careful when you're
Strider's down.
accepted.
Let's get some heals on those. Yep, in some spots.
Need somebody near Lash to get the core.
Go to the ping.
Due south, we're going.
Yeah, I'm at the south pillar.
Let's keep Lash up if someone can throw him a couple heals. Lash is dead. Strider's at 50% with a skull marked. Melee, get those elementals coming towards Vash. Go ahead and pump on that skull, you guys.
South side again. Southeast, really.
X Strider up. There's 2 Striders. Everyone's still focusing skull first. Barbarian is
We
down.
lost it.
Has to tank.
We lost it.
Vash has 2 stacks, 2 buffs.
Oda's down.
Yep, Oda's down.
Hey, we got the second Strider down.
Yep. Strider skull is at 96%. Vash has 5 stacks of buff.
North side tainted.
Go ahead and wipe it up, guys. That's guaranteed not going to kill her, but yeah, it's getting closer. We're definitely getting some rhythm on the mechanics there for sure.
Before people log off of Discord, please, there are multiple people that have not clicked on raid signups, and we're making a plan. The chances are with signups we'll probably end up calling Monday and going on Wednesday, or excuse me, calling Wednesday and going on Monday, but just need to make certain. So if you've not clicked, please go do that. We'll announce by tomorrow what we're going to do.
Nice job on some of those attempts, guys, and yeah, good job on the two boss kills. Some adjustments helped, and can 3 tank Fathom at least, so that worked out.
Yeah, great raid tonight.
Made progress.
Yeah, like Bros said, we'll post what will happen on Wednesday for those that are signed up. I might throw together a KZ for alts or something like that. So if you guys are still interested in raiding, just let me know.
Thank you, Winter.
You're welcome.
All right, night, guys.
Good night.
Night, guys.
See you
everyone.
guys. It's been fun.
Fire
Bitches.
Gronk. We really sucked it in.
Yep.
Fire Gong.
Hey,
We
thanks
miss
for
you,
everything,
Gronk.
man.
Yeah, if you decide to resub, hit us up.
Of course, I don't think I'd go anywhere else. I mean,
No one else would take you, to be honest.
yeah, I don't think I could go anywhere else.
Ragon's gonna take a week off and then join a 10 out of 10 guild.
Yeah, thanks for everything, man. Did a lot for this team.
Yeah, I try to do what I can.
Well, it was nice to get to chew on Vash for a couple hours for the first time.
Yeah. It's always good to get that experience in.
It's just a chaotic mess. As soon as everybody gets used to the fight, it'll get smoother and smoother.
Yeah.
But I need to put some food in me, so you guys have a good night. And Ragonk, take care. Even if you don't come back, good luck in whatever you do.
Yeah, we'll see what Wrath has to say, but who knows?
You gonna join the laser chicken party in Wrath?
Laser chicken party? What?
Everybody becomes either boomkins or paladins.
Oh no, if I play Wrath, I might go back to my playing a shaman. Alright, I liked playing the shaman in Wrath with the Riptide and the winter or the spirit walking. It was fun.
A lot of good stuff comes in Wrath. A lot of good changes.
Or I would just focus on a Death Knight because I really liked the Death Knight in Wrath.
You mean the Death Knight before they took away frost tanking?
That's correct. I don't think I played him after they took the frost tank thing away because it was yeah, I don't know. I think we had too many Death Knights in our guild, and I was just like trying to be a team player, so I picked the shaman.
Yeah, I was a guild leader back in Wrath, and it was the most frustrating thing in the world when not only did they take frost tanking away from me, like all these other Nerpadur fucking Death Knights were blood tanking, and every healer on every server absolutely hated them because they were a bitch to heal.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I am hangry, so I need to go put food in my face. You guys have a good night.
See you.
Good night. Yeah, I wrote it on. That makes so much more sense. That's why I was so confused. Okay, well, good, because I was about to be not quite so happy. Those will help a lot. Moving forward. Tap power. No, okay. Need to go. Spend a bunch of gold.